I'm literally just gonna start the video. I've been wanting to do something on manifestation and how it doesn't really work. I've tried manifestation for years, when in reality it's a combination of having optimistic values as well as action steps. And it's literally a combination of that. And manifestation isn't necessarily real, if you want to put it that way. And so yeah, that's basically my own point of view on manifestation. I'm gonna hear it from one or two people in the comments. My coworkers already said, manifestation worked for her. And I was like, but were you praying? And she was like, yeah. So things in my life didn't start to change until I added prayer to it. Maybe that's manifestation in your point of view, but to me it's not. Manifestation is just having a good mindset, but what is that going to do in the real world without any action whatsoever? Manifestation is basically like getting the promise of health, wealth, and love from just the power of your own thoughts. Who wouldn't want to live in a world where you can bend the universe to your will? It's literally the stuff of fairy tales. My education, I was basically an English major, and I've had even courses in critical thinking where we separate reality from fiction. I'm here to explore why manifestation in itself doesn't work for most people. And spoiler alert, it's literally not because the universe isn't listening. It's because we misread the text. I mean, manifestation is pretty seductive, and it's one of the most modern myths that we have. In its most popularized form, basically, if you think about something hard enough and long enough, it will simply happen. The universe will provide. In its most popularized form, basically, if you think about something hard enough and long enough, it will simply happen. The universe will provide. And I mean, it's literally the hero's journey without the journey, like a hack or a shortcut. Here's where everything starts to unravel. Life is not about shortcuts. Like, even imagine a novel where the hero literally wills the problem to a solution without going through any challenges or change. And it really skips the growth involved in this day-to-day life. Even what we know about life is that change and growth is never optional. It is always there. So one of my main issues with manifestation is that it skips the action part while encouraging inaction. It tells you to visualize and journal and make vision boards and stuff like that, but where does the action come in? You need to do something. If you don't do anything about something, nothing is going to happen. Like, please don't. I've heard of people who follow these like manifestation babes and whatever on TikTok or stuff like that, and they're just so toxic. And sometimes people make the wild decisions. I've heard of people who, buy into courses, manifestation courses and stuff like that. Please don't buy into a course. If they don't have a marketing background, if they just don't even have any credentials at all, don't buy courses from people, no matter how much you like them. I mean, you're just, you're paying their bills, basically. And I'm gonna put some channels down below in the description of just some anti-scam and anti-manifestation channels out there that are very, very good at explaining things. And even though I understand the allure, like, I was trapped in it for years. For me, it was all about being involved in Wicca and stuff like that, and that was very manifestation-esque, masquerading as a religion. Some people follow it for the religious part, but a lot of people just want to do spells and things like that. You know, and that's very expensive to like buy into all these tarot cards and crystals and candles, and you're basically helping other people manifest their dreams by buying into their small business. Nowadays I just buy candles and crystals and stuff because they're pretty and I really like them. Like I've been what's it called when you like go rock collecting and stuff? It's called hounding. Anyway, very something, you know, very autistic. Like whenever I would have money, I would go into the crystal shop and just buy some crystals when I was little. We are so involved in the outcome and what the outcome means that we're not focused on the actual steps to get there. Like what do successful people do? And that I think is why people are obsessed with like rich people's like routines and stuff like that. I think that's part of it. They're like 3-hour morning routines because guess what? They don't have a job. Instead of just the little actions that you can take during your day to improve your own life. You know, basic things. Don't drink, don't smoke, walk your 8,000 steps a day, eat your fruits and veggies, you know, like show up for work on time, like, and find something that you like to do, you know, like life is not glamorous. Like we've just experienced all this with the fires and shit. Like it's not glamorous at all. Life be lifing with a lot of things right now. And I'm noticing, like the manifestation community or whatever, you know, kicking it up into high gear and selling their stupid courses and just offering false hope. Honestly, you could basically write in your notebook, I am wealthy 500 times. But even if you aren't budgeting and showing up and doing the work, you're not going to get there. The whole crux of it is manifestation is based on belief. But if your subconscious mind tells you you're not worthy, you know, it's the whole point is moot, basically. You basically have to ensure even that your subconscious believes that you deserve health, wealth, and love. And you need to unpack that with work and healing that inner child and, you know, making sure that you are loving yourself unconditionally, because most people will not. Do the work yourself instead of just saying, you know, expecting the universe to give something to you. Like, why would that happen? Manifestation is all over social media right now, and that's kind of why I want to talk about it. People have visualized like their whole life with manifestation, without explaining what they did to get there. There's a disconnect throughout the whole thing. They've even said that they've manifested parking spots and stuff like that. I mean, I've even jokingly like prayed to the parking gods, you know. And we have the big question, like, why doesn't it work for everyone? And in our world, like, I've even heard people say in the manifestation space, like, what you seek is seeking you. And another phrase is what is it? Oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of them that they'll start rattling off, like why things don't work for you when they're working for them. But really, it's people are born with different privileges in life. People are born and another saying is like wealth is infinite. It's an infinite universe where everyone can have everything. Does that make sense? Like, not everyone can have everything. That's not how life works. And it's like, you're basically giving people false hope by saying stuff like that. And I don't know, it's just a skewy way of looking at things instead of saying, like, what's the action steps that we can take in order to actually be successful? And what is successful? Making 3 times your rent, maybe having some friends, finding a support system, getting what you need, you know, like, life is pretty simple, actually. It's just stacked against so many people that your thoughts can influence your reality. And doesn't that sound amazing? You know, on a level, your mindset does impact your actions. Like, say if you're depressed, you don't want to move, you don't want to get up, you want to be self-destructive, those kind of things. And guess what? You have to have action in order to get yourself out of depression. And things like going to college. There's so many steps you need to take in order to get there, in order to finish it, in order to like have the time to do it. Yeah. And basically the crux of it is manifestation is just oversimplified. Especially on social media, it's oversimplified. It's sold as this kind of magical thing where if you buy my course, you can get the keys to the kingdom, you know? Like, you basically can't think yourself into action. And the act of actually doing something repetitively and consistently is the key. Like, you won't get your dream body sitting on the couch. Case in point. You won't find the love of your life if you never get out of the house. Case in point. Thank you, depression. It's a kind of tool that you need to focus your energy on, like to visualize and journal and, you know, self-development and everything like that. But that can be only one tool in your toolbox for creating action, and actual self-care and actual self-love. And I'm learning that right now. And my point is, manifestation is just a mindset tool. And it just needs to have the proper direction to put yourself in. And it can help you create the first steps in order to create the change that you want. But it can't be the only tool. So yeah, I hope you are having a good day, and I hope you're gonna be here on this journey with me. I've been watching so many 75 Hards of people. And today I did like a nice 45-minute walk, and it was great. And it's just trying to keep with the action steps, you know, like not eating out. I think I'm going to do a 75 soft. You know, I think that's what my next video is going to be, like a version of my 75 soft. Now that I can actually do some outdoor exercise and stuff like that. What do you think? All right. So anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. And yeah, those are just some of my thoughts on manifestation and why I think it's bogus and kind of a scammy, to be honest. Yeah. All right. Well, have a great day. Bye, guys.